Hey guys, we have this new logo from Calendly and I'm super excited to share my thoughts and more of a review and reaction on to this new logo from Calendly. And for those of you guys who don't know the company, Calendly, it's a booking platform where people just guide to organize their calendar and have links they can share for other people to book different slots throughout the day. And funny fact, I also use the software. I use it for my free consultation and paid consultation. I'll leave a link for you guys who are interested in free consultation. So let's kick off things right away and review some Twitter threads. There's this one from Daniel, and his idea that when you look at the logo or the logo marker, it looks like a toilet seat. And honestly, when you see this, it's so hard to unsee it because right now, every time I look at the logo marker, the only thing I see is the toilet seat. And this is something that when you track back this kind of like controversy, it kind of relates to the Airbnb controversial logo, which actually they still use now, which goes a mile to show you that most times it's about like a new change and always people get to push back and they get to attach the logo to some visual cues or metaphors they already have in their mind. So yeah, there's much worry how this could tarnish the brand, but yeah, let's move on. I think it's the same story. People are pointing to this logo to resemble the toilet seat, and there's one from this guy who goes on to say, kindly spend about 1.5 million US dollars on a new logo that looks like a bad eye view of a toilet. And following the same thread, most of the people agree with him that it looks like a toilet seat, which is a bombshell. Like when you consider that this logo costed them about 1.5 million US dollars. So moving on to my reaction on the Calendly logo, this is more of my thought. What do I think about this new logo? And what I did, as always, I went and visited the designer's website. And the agents behind this logo design is Pentagram. Pentagram is well known for its amazing logo designs, and I always like go to this website for inspiration to see how far they can push the bar. And boy, you guessed it right. This they did. They did push the bar way up there. So let's just go ahead and review what's going on here. So when you look at this amazing animation, it goes to show you this letter C outline, and in between there, you can see like shapes morphing into each other. That I don't know what it means. So as you scroll the website, you'll come across this logo type. And to me, I think this is okay. This pass. I feel like the spacing in between characters was well optically aligned to what someone would have, perceived as good design. And to move on, like I want to really focus the effort on the icon. And right here, they show you how the icon can look isolated with nothing going on. And then on the right, they show you the lookup, the icon or the logo marker and the logo type, working together. And I feel like the logo type really stands out so much compared to the icon. So there is a contrast issue going on here right away. So what I'm looking for right now is a story behind this icon. And I think I found it somewhere in between the website. And it goes on to show you that this is a visual metaphor for how calendars always have the issue of merging into each other or overlapping. For those of you guys who have ever worked on a calendar or who use calendars, you find that this is a common scenario in calendars. Like they overlap, and scheduling is always complex in terms of like figuring out slots and stuff like that. So when you look at the story and the icon, that kind of like comes across. But that begs a question, how far can you push a logo to carry all these stories? And as I mentioned, like a logo should always be simple. Don't aim to have a lot of stories going on. And I think I mentioned this in my previous video reviewing the Xiaomi logo. And for those of you guys who've not watched it, you can watch that. And tops of that, you can go watch also my Google review logo so that you can really know my perception when it comes to logo design. I dig logo design, and I feel like I should turn this channel into a logo design channel, but yeah, that is extreme, which we don't want to do. But ideally, back to this, I feel like, yeah, like I love the story, but then my question is, would you want all that story to be represented in a logo? And I think that's a mistake young designers always do. When the client gives you like this elaborate story, you want to figure out ways of merging that story into just a logo. And then I think that kind of wraps up my thought on this logo, that I feel like it's terrible design. That I'll be honest, I feel like they wouldn't really go this extreme to try figure out ways of merging all these things together. Because for one, I feel like it has already issues when it comes to say in scenarios of black and white. So, and for those of you guys who are familiar with responsive logo theories, this could be something that they were intending to, because when you scroll the website, there is a markup that goes on to show you that this outline letter C can be used on its own, right? Like it can be used on its own, but still, like, if I feel like now the story dies within right there. I don't know whether that makes sense, but you know, responsive wise, I feel like they can tear it away, which makes it a pass. And I don't know, why didn't they go with this letter C, like the outline, and just keep it simple as is, right? Because when you add in that, hexagonal with, these round edges, it makes it look like a toilet seat, if you know what I mean. Like, if you can relate to this after looking at this image, this, toilet seat looks like the logo. There's no way you can even avoid that. But I feel like if they went ahead with just the outline or the stroke of C, that would really be something that might kill all this, talkability around the logo, how it looks like a toilet seat. And trust me, when you see it, it's so hard to unsee it. And I think they went ahead to show you that this was not intended to always be in between the letter C. But then I'm like, why wouldn't they just make this the logo, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's something that that is kind of dynamic. You'd assume that maybe this was designed by an AI, because when I look at it and how AI design logos, this is it. Like, it feels like they didn't really care about like the human optical perception of how the logo is going to be looking. But yeah, that wraps up my thoughts on this Calendly logo, and I feel like the icon really is extreme. And when it comes to design, always you need to know where the average is, and when when you play it safe and keep it in average, I mean, always you get to have like a simple logo which works and relates to people. But when you always push the extreme, trying to like inject in a lot of stories, I mean, that's how you go off. And I don't know, like, this is my thought, and I would say I love Pentagram. I love all their direction when it comes to, designing logos, but I feel like this was an extreme. Like, this is an edge case. They didn't want to really just go on to really pour every aspect of the story of how calendars overlap, and then they represent that in a logo. So I'll just go ahead and wrap this video right there, and I hope that gives you an insight of what I think about this new icon or logo from Calendly. And you guys can go ahead and let me know what you think about the icon in the comment section. That would be really beautiful. And yeah, that's it. For those of you guys who are new, my name is Zana. On this channel, I talk about things in relation to design and life. We're aiming for that sweet spot, work-life balance kind of thing. So yeah, just get and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video if you feel like it relates. And as always, like I always do review videos about new logo designs. If there is one that you feel like that needs my attention, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll just get ahead and share my opinion. Yeah, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. And for those of you guys who are interested in buying me some coffee, I'll leave a link in the description, because the thing, I drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys. I got a banana. There's something about bananas, and I don't know whether you guys get it, but yeah. So we're about to hit about 10K subscribers. Like, 10K is close. Are you serious? Yeah, we're about to hit 10K. And for those of you guys who are not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing, guys. It makes you look awkward. But yeah, cheers.